Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe. This is Universe Mode. It is World Championship Wrestling WCW. Tonight we have episode 26, Bash at the Beach. What a fantastic card we have set up for you tonight for the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. All kinds of craziness coming out of the NHL today. None of it good. Cal Foote and Michael McLeod of the Devils find themselves involved in the ongoing drama stemming from the Canadian national team back in 2018, and that's just very sad that, well, anybody was involved, let alone Michael McLeod. And Cal Foote, he's really a non-factor. It doesn't really matter. But to lose Michael McLeod on top of everybody else that we've lost because of injuries, and to lose him over this type of stupidity, and I say his stupidity, not stupidity of anybody else. If indeed he did what they said that he did and took part in what they said he took part in, then he's a piece of shit. And but you have to ask yourself. These NHL teams, the Flyers are involved and the Flames are involved. Did they know? Did they know this? If they did, why did they bring them in? Why would the Devils bring in McLeod if they knew that he was part of this? Who knows? Why would they bring in Cal Foote? Anyway, more to come on that, I'm sure, but McLeod's out indefinitely. Cal Foote doesn't really matter, but Carter Hart's out from the Flyers indefinitely. Not good, man, not good. And again, if they did it, then they're all pieces of shit. All right, so, hey, Godspeed, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hey, Floyd, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well as well. Big night tonight. Bash at the Beach. We're not going to talk hockey tonight. Here's a look at the card from the Bash at the Beach that is about to take place. First of all, Big Boss Man and Cowboy Bob Orton start things off with a culmination of their feud. Not too bad, Floyd, not too bad. Thank you for asking. A little disappointed in the news that came out of the NHL today. But other than that, I saw that, Godspeed. I saw that. It looked pretty cool. That looks, if it works, cool. A casket match would be a pretty cool thing to have. If it works, all right. Second match of the evening will be a loser leaves WCW match. It is Abdullah the Butcher against Tully Blanchard. Their feud comes to an end. One of them will not be seen again. Then, third match. This one just added. The match was here, but the stipulations changed late last night when these two reached huge, monumental brawl proportions in the locker room after the show, after we went off the air. So tonight's Kamala Babroop match will be held inside a steel cage. It'll be pinfall only, and it will be the end of their feud. So winner take all here in the cage. Then the title matches start. The Legends, Tony Gurria and Rick Martel, challenge the Brothers of Doom, the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker for the World Tag Team Championship. The Hardcore Championship's on the line. X-Pac defending against Sabu. The WCW Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Shawn Michaels defending against Seth Rollins here in that spot last night in the Royal Rumble. Rey Mysterio defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Diesel. That spot was earned by Diesel last night in the Royal Rumble as well. And the main event of the evening at Bash at the Beach, the WCW United States Championship is on the line. Adrian Adonis defending against Ken Patera in a Hell in a Cell match. So this one, we got a fantastic card for you tonight. All 8 matches should be good. Here's to hoping. Let's start the show, and then we will start the action. Yeah, Floyd, I saw that. They're doing really well, man. They're doing good. The Detroit Lions, they got a shot. One win away from the big game.
Welcome to the greatest Tremendous spectacle and live entertainment. Michael Cole here with Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, ready to kick off the action here tonight.
Make no mistake about it, sports entertainment is a
sellout crowd on the beaches of Amherst, Massachusetts. The site doesn't really matter. We are at Bash at the Beach. It's a sellout crowd, and we have a fantastic night of action in store for you. First of all, the Big Boss Man takes on Cowboy Bob Orton. Winner take all like the other ones. This is the final match of their series. And this is another thing I don't understand about this. Their match is a feud, but suddenly it's not listed as a rivalry anymore. Anybody know why? I sure as hell don't. 2K doesn't even know. But they've been in a feud for a long time. Tonight's the final night. There will be a winner. The Big Boss Man taking on Cowboy Bob Orton. To open up Bash at the Beach, I'm going with the Big Boss Man. He's going to be my pick. What do you guys think? Big Boss Man, I believe, will come out victorious here at Bash at the Beach. Floyd says Big Boss Man's going to get the victory. I think Godspeed picked him as well.
It's time to serve a little hard time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
Cobb County, Georgia's finest.
Godspeed said Boss Man as well, so the Big Boss Man is heavily favored here to get the victory over Cowboy Bob Orton once and for all to start off Bash at the Beach in front of a sellout crowd. They've been looking forward to this one for weeks.
And his opponent from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 257 pounds, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
This superstar has a lot of confidence, a lot of pride, but there's also a lot of respect for their opposition tonight.
Oh, I get it. Great mind games at work. No, Corey, just respect.
Yeah, no kidding, Godspeed. That's another reason that I wouldn't want to get the new one. Yep. You got to create them again, download them all again. I'll be interested to know if they increase the number of save slots from 100, or if it's still 100. What a stupid number. I mean, a stupidly low number for next-gen consoles. Bash at the Beach is underway. Cowboy Bob Orton going to work on Big Boss Man to start us off. Sellout crowd here. We got a beautiful night of action scheduled for you tonight. This right here is the only match that is not a type of specialty match, but it is in its own way. It is the culmination of this long-standing feud between the Big Boss Man and Cowboy Bob Orton. One of these men will emerge victorious, the other one not so much. Either way, this is it. These two will not meet again. This is the finale. It's the series finale, if you will. Big Boss Man heading up to the top rope. Orton is down, diving elbow. Big Boss Man took a couple of ropes with him. He goes for a quick pinfall. Bob Orton kicks out at the count of 2. Quick elbow by the Boss Man. And saying hi to his followers here. Mostly everybody in the house cheering on the Big Boss Man. Just a reminder, my next live stream won't be until Monday night. We have an art show out of town this weekend. The Devils are playing tomorrow night, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will not be here. I will return on Monday night. We'll have a new set of rivalries. Speaking of rivalries, Godspeed, I sent you a message on Facebook to get your input on something. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I saw that news yesterday. I saw The Rock did that, and he got his trademark in. I don't know why everybody's making a big deal about it.
Huge toss.
He's on the board of directors. Yay.
comes sliding back in.
I don't know what his job is going to actually be. I know he gets his trademark back, which is kind of cool. He made it what it is. Pile driver by the big boss man on Cowboy Bob Orton. I mean, it's cool that The Rock gets his trademark and everything. He made the name what it is, so that's only fair. So it's good to see that. As far as him being on the board of directors, I really don't give a shit. I don't see what that's going to do.
Tagging this outside. This could be good.
Rich getting richer, really. That's all that is. DDT from Bob Orton on the big boss man. You can see these mats here for Bash at the Beach are a little bit thicker than they are at the house shows and the weekly television shows, but a little bit thicker doesn't mean they're completely thick, so you're still going to feel it when you're out on the floor out there. And Cowboy Bob Orton really pounding away on the big boss man. Ref count is coming up on 4. He's counting very slowly in this opening match. And Orton tosses the boss man down into the corner. Orton's back in at the count of 5. Boss man's still down. Orton's going to go back out and reset the count anyway.
Countouts legal in this match.
And looks like they're both going to get back into the ring. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what The Rock's going to do as a member of the board.
Nothing fancy here.
I mean, he'll have some decision-making abilities, but is he going to be a booker? Is he going to write some storylines? I don't think he's going to do any of that stuff, to be honest with you. I think it's a publicity move. And, you know, just having his name gives him a little more clout. But, I mean, obviously, it's a financial move. He's going to benefit from being on the board. Obviously, no question about that. No, the only thing I've seen about him, Godspeed, is I saw that he's on one of the covers of the new game. Orton tosses big boss man into the corner again, out on the floor. DDT out on the mat. Now see, you can see these mats are a little thicker than normal, but you better believe he still felt that. Slamming his head into the concrete floor. A little more padding, but not enough where he's not going to feel anything. Anything on the floor is still going to hurt, but it's good to see that the mats here are a little thicker than normal, but when you get your head slammed down there like that, you're still going to feel it.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's
Orton
count.
gets right back out of the ring, boot to the midsection. Oh, a DDT, another one. He is pounding away on the big boss man out on the floor. Cowboy Bob Orton has the big boss man in a world of trouble here in the opening match. He's got him locked into a surfboard out on the floor. Boss man's not going to submit. The referee will keep counting, but that just means Orton can hold it as long as he wants. And wow, that did a lot of damage to the boss man. He is in trouble. He's probably wishing he was back in Cobb County, Georgia right now, because the body does not bend that way.
He is truly feeling it right now, as well he should.
Oh, really, Godspeed? That's cool if it works.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Bob Orton swinging neck breaker on the boss man. Most of this match is taking place outside of the ring. Knee drop right to the face. Boss man has taken more than 50% of the punishment, no question. His face is severely bruised. I think it's only a matter of time before he gets busted open. Oh, he went for the big boot, and Orton blocked it. Nice move by Cowboy Bob Orton. Another DDT. Orton just pummeling the boss man outside the ring in his opening match. Uppercut, right forearm. Boss man blocks that one with a body blow. Nicely done, and he's starting to dish out the punishment of his own. And that big boot landed, and Orton is down. Ref's count is at 6. Orton climbs back into the ring. Boss man should not really be in a hurry to get in there. He's going to get in anyway, but he should have taken more of a rest. He's taking a lot of punishment. Uppercut right there to the back of the head. And I think Orton's going to try for a pinfall here. Maybe. Just dragging him all over the ring. Nope. I don't think he knows what he's going to do. Uh-oh. Steps through. He's got sharpshooter, but he couldn't get it locked in. Boss man under the ropes. Ref made him break the hold. Orton's going to go for a pinfall. Wow, Cowboy Bob Orton got a 3 count on the big boss man, and Cowboy Bob Orton wins the feud once and for all. Wow. Here is your winner, Cowboy Bob Orton. Big boss man's not too happy about it. And Orton said, it doesn't matter, brother. Here's a clothesline for your troubles. The feud is over. I won. Get the hell out of here. Get back to Cobb County, Georgia. And the fans are cheering Cowboy Bob Orton. That's a turn of events. The big boss man, heavily favored coming in. He fell short. And he loses to Cowboy Bob Orton in the opening match here at Bash at the Beach. 2.5 stars is your match rating. A little disappointing there. Thought the big boss man was going to come out victorious. He will have to take some time off now and recover and see what's next. Cowboy Bob Orton, the surprising victor in that feud. Here's the culmination of this feud coming up next. It's a loser leaves WCW match. The winner moves on in WCW action. The loser, well, they can join Dolph Ziggler at TNA. Abdullah the Butcher and Tully Blanchard. I'm going to go with Abdullah the Butcher to come out on top. Floyd says Tully Blanchard's going to get the win. What do you guys think? Abdullah the Butcher and Tully Blanchard. Loser leaves WCW. Godspeed says Abdullah the Butcher is going to get the victory. The loser will never grace the rings of WCW again. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sudan, weighing in at 389 pounds, the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher. One of the most sadistic men to ever step foot inside the squared circle.
This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
Could it be the last time he graces a WCW ring? We will find out very shortly. One of these two men will never be seen again.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, Tully Blanchard.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
Indeed they are. Loser leaves WCW. One of these two guys will never be seen again. The big boss man's already gone down. It wasn't a retirement match or a leave town match or anything like that, but the boss man will be licking his wounds for a while, falling to Cowboy Bob Orton in the culmination of their long-standing feud. This is another one right here. Tully Blanchard and Abdullah the Butcher. Butcher slightly favored coming into this one. Sellout crowd here on their feet.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys? Well,
no, Godspeed, I don't. I never really was a big fan of his.
Hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to.
Look at Abdullah. Superman punch. Slingshot off the second rope. Yeah, I never really was a big CM Punk fan. Is he in the game? If he's in the game, I have him, but he's not activated, I'm pretty sure. But I know I didn't download him, I know that. Abdullah the Butcher with that wrist lock, hammer lock Tully Blanchard in a lot of pain. Double knee to the back. Abdullah the Butcher using those feet. Those pointed boots. Controlling Tully Blanchard right now.
Relentlessly. Now trampling the opposition.
All right, Godspeed, we can make one of those work. I think the first one that you mentioned, I think that one will work. We'll do that one. We'll see what kind of situation is after at the end of tonight, but we can still do that first one you mentioned. Added into the ones I told you about already. I couldn't download them anyway if I wanted to. Servers are off. I can't do anything else. Stupid. Servers are off already for this game. How dumb. Knee right to the elbow. Tully Blanchard starting to dish out some punishment of his own. Sharp elbow right to the face of Abdullah the Butcher. Wow, that was a solid right forearm. Abdullah took the brunt of it, didn't even buckle. Several knees, and Tully Blanchard's down once again. Oh, Blanchard's up and over. DDT on the Butcher. Nicely done by Tully Blanchard, stomping on the back of Abdullah's head. Tully's feeling pretty good about himself. Fans don't agree. Tully's heading up to the top rope. Big elbow off the top rope. I think he missed. Didn't seem to bother him much, so maybe he made more contact than it looked like. Oh, he's got the arm bar locked in. Submission hold. Abdullah the Butcher, nicely done. Look at that. The agility on a man the size of Abdullah the Butcher is just unbelievable. Super kick right there. Tully's busted open, and he's in trouble. That caught him flush on the chin. Another boot to the side of the face. Blood pouring down the side of Tully Blanchard's face. This is a loser leaves WCW match. One of these guys will not be back. Double knee to the back, and Tully Blanchard is the worst for wear right now. Another knee to the face, and Abdullah the Butcher, big left hand to the side of Tully's face, opening up that wound even further. He goes for a cover. Referee's right there. 2 count. Tully kicks out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Yeah, he's still in the fight, but yes, you're right. How much longer? Nice block there by Tully. And he's trying to bear hug, but Abdullah with a back elbow stopped it before it happened. He Irish whips Blanchard hard into the corner, follows him in. Blanchard got out of the way. He knew what was coming. He wanted nothing to do with it. Oh, another super kick. Wasn't really a super kick, but coming from Abdullah the Butcher was. He is just pummeling Tully Blanchard. There's the hammer lock. Now he's going to lock in the wrist lock. Tully Blanchard in all kinds of trouble. I hope he has his bags packed. Double knees to the back once again. Looks like Tully's going to be leaving WCW before too long. Abdullah using those boots and just stomping away on Tully Blanchard. Once again, that hammerlock, wristlock combination. Double knee to the back, and he is just dismantling a bloody Tully Blanchard. Big right hands to the side of the head, working on that wound. And Abdullah's feeling pretty good about where he sits in this bout right now. Once again, solid left hands. Look at the blood pouring down Tully Blanchard's face. Abdullah the Butcher brutalizing Blanchard. Knee to the side of the face. Blanchard may be out on his feet. Well, not really his feet. Nice reversal there by Blanchard. He said, I'm not out. I may be bloodied, I may be beaten, but I'm not done yet. Trying to rip Abdullah's arm right out of the socket there. And Tully Blanchard with a rolling snapmare. He goes for a pinfall. 1 count only. Abdullah's giving out most of the punishment, so he's still got a ways to go before he's going to get pinned. Blanchard with another rolling snapmare. He will. Big overhand chop to the top of the head. Abdullah the Butcher on the receiving end of that one. Tully Blanchard with that stupid drop toe hold. Toe drop, whatever they call it. Sharpshooter. Tully Blanchard has the sharpshooter locked in on Abdullah the Butcher. A bloody Blanchard has it locked in. Abdullah cannot reach the ropes. He's in a lot of trouble. You can hear him screaming in pain. And Blanchard, his grip must have been loosening. He let it go, but he goes right for a pinfall. Smart move by Blanchard. Oh, 2.5 count. Blanchard's pissed.
Trapping the arm. Crossface submission time. Glad I put my money on that guy tonight.
Oh, he's bending him in half. Tully Blanchard has the crossface locked in. Abdullah is in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Knee to the face, and now it's Tully Blanchard in control. Is that the name he's using, Godspeed? I haven't watched this, so I don't know. He's using Dolph Nemeth, really? Oh, Abdullah with the reversal. A big right hand drops Tully to the canvas. Oh, he was going to throw some more left hands. Tully said, no, how about I throw you some? A couple of forearms there.
Taken down. What is this superstar looking for? Legs are grapevine. Now the arms are trapped. This won't end well.
Oh, he's not using that? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't know what you meant. Blanchard goes for a pin. He got him. Tully Blanchard gets the 3 count. And Abdullah the Butcher must now leave WCW. Tully Blanchard with a win. Clear-cut victory. Here's your winner, Tully Blanchard. He's bloodied. Abdullah's pissed. The same cutscene from the last match. Yeah, clotheslined his ass right out of WCW.
That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
Tully Blanchard, and the fans are cheering for him. A bloody Tully Blanchard will remain in WCW. Abdullah the Butcher, who dished out most of the punishment, will pack his shit and get the hell out of WCW. He is done. 4-star match rating. Tully Blanchard wins the loser leaves WCW match. Abdullah the Butcher is banned. Oh no, he probably wouldn't do that, Godspeed. WWE owns the name Dolph Ziggler. Why would he mess with that? All you're doing is just asking for trouble by using half of it, you know. All you're doing is asking for trouble. Because you know they're watching him, paying attention to what they're doing, what he's doing. So no, that's smart that he doesn't. Even though Vince really isn't in the picture much anymore, it's still WWE. You still don't want to cross them. Because, I mean, if anything, they're bigger now than they ever were, you know. All right, the final feud coming to an end here tonight at Bash at the Beach is about to take place. They are assembling the cage as we speak. Kamala and Bob Roop. Cowboy Bob Orton has defeated the Big Boss Man to win their feud. Tully Blanchard ousts Abdullah the Butcher, and the loser leaves WCW match. Yeah. I don't think one thing I know about Dolph Ziggler is, or Nick Nemeth, or whatever you want to call him, he's a pretty smart dude. I can't really say the same for Ryback from what I've seen him do anyway. All right, so let's see. Godspeed says Kamala's going to get the win. I got to go with him. I gotta pick Kamala. Steel cage match. Kamala and Bob Roop. Bob's my buddy, but I don't think he's brutal enough to be able to top Kamala in a steel cage. This is the culmination of this long-running feud as well. It comes to an end right here tonight at Bash at the Beach. Kamala, Bob Roop, steel cage match starts now.
Gentlemen, I think a fight's about to break out.
Where's the cage?
The following contest is a steel cage match.
That's interesting.
Making his way to the ring from Uganda, weighing in at 369 pounds,
Kamala. I didn't see the cage anywhere.
There's a reason they're not.
Yeah, you might think so, Godspeed, right?
This is pro wrestling, Saxton, not pro friendship, not pro fandom. They have their priorities totally in line, if you ask me.
I did not see the cage in that cutscene. I thought it dangled above the ring, and then when they got in there, it came down. I don't know, I haven't done one in a while.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone
It must be in the ceiling.
should be scared.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 291 pounds, Bob.
Woo!
Big time match on tap when the competition level is
Bob's not afraid, that's for sure.
It will be memorable.
He is not afraid of Kamala, but he has not done well in this feud at all. He has a couple of wins over Kamala, but Kamala has most of the victories. And remember the special stipulations in this steel cage match. It is pinfall only. No climbing out of the ring. You must pin your opponent. No running. No outside weaponry. 2 men inside the steel mesh until one pins the other for a definitive and final victory to culminate the feud. Roop's not afraid. I think he should be a little. Kamala's been kicking his ass all over the country. Where's the cage?
And now these superstars are taking that final measure to settle their differences.
4 walls to keep you in and everyone else out. This match is brutal. This match is physical. And this match is personal.
This match is not... This match is fucked up. Where's the cage? Does this mean we're going to crash tonight?
Neutralize that arm. Face stop.
We haven't had a crash in quite a while. We've been on a pretty good roll.
Working that hold now.
Oh no, this is not where he wants to be.
How do you counter the camel clutch?
He's prying their
It's supposed to be steel cage match with pinfall only for victory.
Oh, this isn't pretty.
Yeah, no kidding. No. The invisible cage. Thanks, 2K.
But simply you are surrounded by a weapon.
Well, you know it's a cage match because they're talking about it.
This is a situation where defense is just a...
They're talking about it being a cage match. He announced it as a cage match.
Applying a rigorous...
Yeah, thanks, 2K.
How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter.
What a ridiculous shit.
Counter. And now there's an opening.
I wonder if they'll try and throw him into the cage. That'll be interesting. Bob Roop's been busted open across that top turnbuckle.
And stomping away in the corner.
Oh yeah, Floyd, I know they were going to interview him today. That's cool.
Already. Here's the cover.
Kamala goes for a pin. We got beautiful sight lines through the cage. It's like we're looking through one of the holes in the mesh. Bob Roop bleeding early in the bout. Nice suplex by Kamala.
The foot press.
Pinfall is supposed to be the only way for victory, but who knows what's going to happen here tonight.
Every attempt to fight back's being
Whenever something visually goes wrong, usually the game crashes at some point. Oh yeah, that's cool, Floyd. You knew he wasn't going to stay at Michigan. If he stayed, he was probably going to get fired. There's no submission in a cage match with pinfall only stipulation, Mr. Referee. But where's the cage? So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? Bob Roop and Kamala inside the invisible cage. It's like one of those dog leash collars. Surfboard face plant. Bob Roop on Kamala. I want to see her. They're going to throw him off the rope. Nice move. Bob Roop suplex into a bridge. Pinning combination. He got him. Bob Roop gets the victory. Suplex bridge pinning combination. Bob Roop is the winner. In the cage match that wasn't, Bob Roop one of the few victories over Kamala during the feud, but it's the biggest one of them all. It's the final one. Bob Roop with a suplex bridge combination for the pinfall on Kamala. Yeah, I gotta say it's an upset, Godspeed. Yep. Inside the steel cage, that was invisible. 2-star match rating. Well, I wonder if the Cell will be there for the Hell in a Cell match. Now this is starting to worry me a little bit. Yeah, you're right, Floyd. Gotta call that a little bit of an upset. Bob Roop, he didn't get a lot of victories during the feud, but he got the one that counts the most. He is victorious and will be forever remembered for downing Kamala inside the invisible steel cage. All right, we got 5 title matches coming up next. This one, the WCW World Tag Team Championship, the Brothers of Destruction defending against the legends Rick Martel and Tony Garea. The gold is on the line. Floyd says Brothers of Destruction. Godspeed says Brothers of Destruction. I gotta agree. I think this one might be ugly, but the gold is on the line. The WCW World Tag Team Championship is defended tonight by the Brothers of Destruction. Let's send it down to ringside and get your introductions.
They're here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 503 pounds, the Legends.
This is a big time
Tony Garea and Rick Martel. Yeah, no kidding, Godspeed. We'll find out soon enough.
A new champ crowned here tonight.
Well, I certainly hope that the Hell in a Cell match has a cell. That kind of sucked. What's the point of having a steel cage match if there's no cage? And you know it was supposed to be there because they were talking about it. It was introduced as. Must have been one of those newfangled invisible ones. And here come the champions.
Introducing the champions at a combined weight of 622 pounds. They are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Kane and The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
So far we've seen Cowboy Bob Orton victorious over the Big Boss Man. Tully Blanchard won the loser leaves WCW match against Abdullah the Butcher. Butcher's packing his bags as we speak. And Bob Roop won the Invisible Cage match against Kamala to end their feud on an up note. Here the WCW World Tag Team Championship is on the line. The Brothers of Destruction defending against Tony Garea and Rick Martel. Sellout crowd here for Bash at the Beach. Fans have been looking forward to this one for weeks. Tony Garea and Rick Martel won a 6-man tornado tag match to earn the right for the shot at the title here tonight, and they are looking to take advantage of their opportunity.
Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
I don't think the Legends have much of a chance, but you know they're going to at least put up their best effort. They're not going to roll over. You don't get a lot of chances at the gold, and they're going to try and take advantage of the opportunity they have here tonight. Godspeed. Big chop by Kane starting off against Tony Garea. Elbow by Tony. He went for a boot and Kane blocked it. Picked him up, sidewalk slam. Any type of move like that done by either one of the Brothers of Destruction is going to have a lot of pain involved. Kane goes for a cover. Garea's not going to stay down for a 3 count this early in the match. Kane's heading up to the top rope. Diving elbow right onto the chest of a fallen Tony Garea. Boot to the face. Big chop to the throat. Body blow. Another chop to the throat. Kane dismantling Tony Garea off the rope. Drop kick to the face. Tony Garea's in a lot of trouble. Rick Martel's trying to get the crowd fired up. Hip drop by Kane, and he's going to head over to the corner and make the tag. Here comes the Undertaker. He wants in on the action. He goes right for a pinfall. Rick Martel comes in. He breaks it up. And the Undertaker not real happy about that. Picks up Martel, slams him into the turnbuckle, and tosses him aside. While Garea got his wits, nice uppercut there on the dead man. Didn't even phase him. Undertaker tosses Garea over the top rope, turns his attention back to a fallen Martel. Hammy stomp. Martel's not the legal man in the ring. Garea got back in the ring, walked right into a big right hand from the Undertaker, who then tosses Garea across the ring by his head. He's going to make a tag, and here comes Kane, and so far this isn't much of a challenge for the champions. Martel's out and hurt. Kane thinks he has Garea, and nice Superman punch there by Garea to take Kane by surprise. Neck breaker, and Kane is down. Tony Garea, another Superman punch. 2 of them in a matter of seconds. Kane is dazed. Big right hand to the face. Another one. Kane won't go down though. Garea, drop toe hold, takes him down. Stomping on his face. Garea makes the tag, and here comes Rick Martel for the first time. And he walked right into a knee from a waiting Kane. And he makes the tag. Here comes The Undertaker. Martel, several chops. Undertaker stunned but not down. Slips behind Martel and hits the knee from behind. Martel goes down. Another tag, and here comes Kane back in the ring. Martel just gets to his feet. Big chop on Kane. Martel's going to Irish whip him to the other corner hard.
In full control here.
And slams his head right into that turnbuckle. Big overhand right. Boot to the midsection. Martel, what's he going to do? Second rope. Going for the sunset flip. Didn't hold him for the pin attempt, though. But Kane is down. Martel makes the tag. Here comes Gurria. Right to work on the fallen Kane. What's he going to do? Abdominal stretch. No, Kane blocked it with a nice hip toss. Nicely done. And he's going to go for a cover. 1 count only. Gurria kicked out right away. WCW World Tag Team Championship on the line here tonight. Kane takes Gurria to the corner, slams his face into that turnbuckle. And then a headbutt. That mask is loaded, I'm sure. Gurria gets a boot up to stop a second one from coming in. Another drop toe hold by Tony Gurria. Elbow to the back of the head. He rolls Kane over and hooks the leg. Tony Gurria, 1 count only. Kane kicked out quickly. Gurria said, all right, I've done all I can do, and he tags in Rick Martel. He said, let's see what you can do. Kane said, come on in. Oh, he walked right in. He walked right into a sidewalk slam from Kane.
The Undertaker makes the tag.
Making the tag, here comes The Undertaker. The Brothers of Destruction are just dismantling the legends here. Leg drop by The Undertaker. He's up on the second rope. Superfly off the second rope. The Undertaker squashed Rick Martel. He's going to go for a pinfall. 2 count. Gurria makes the save. Leg drop again by The Undertaker on Rick Martel. Undertaker turns his attention to Gurria. Tosses him over the top rope out onto the floor. Gurria looks like he may be hurt. Undertaker may be able to finish off the model. But instead he's going to drop him across that top rope, throat first. Undertaker working over Rick Martel. Arm ringer heading up to that top rope. Walking the tightrope. Down on the shoulder. Undertaker going for a pin on Rick Martel. Gurria slides back in, and he makes the save at a count of 2. Martel's in trouble. Oh, that looked like a low blow there by Tony Gurria on The Undertaker. Undertaker didn't seem to bother him, and he tosses Gurria over the rope out onto the floor once again. Now he's got Martel. Oh, neck breaker. That hurt. That hurt. Undertaker outside, getting up to the top rope. Went for the chop to the head. Martel moved. Nicely done by Martel. He's got The Undertaker up. What's he going to do with him? He drops his face on top of that top turnbuckle. And Martel makes the tag. Gurria comes back in. Boot to the midsection by Tony Gurria. Neck breaker on The Undertaker. Nice reversal by the dead man. Military press. And a military slam on Tony Gurria. Undertaker makes the tag. Kane comes in. Gurria's still down. Kane comes right in, goes for a pinfall. 2 3/4. Gurria kicks out. That's what I don't like, when they make the tag and they go right for the pinfall. That's kind of stupid. Super kick. Tony Gurria nailed Kane. It stunned him, but he was up against the ropes. He didn't go down. That chop brought him down, though. Yeah, I think that's pretty stupid. We were talking the other day about stupid moves in the game. When you make the tag and that guy goes right for the cover, that's kind of dumb. The other guy could have done that. Should have done that. Gurria goes for the pin. Kane kicks out right away. Not even a 1 count. Nice armbar takedown there by Gurria. Putting the pressure on the elbow and the shoulders. Gurria and Martel are no strangers to the championship. Longtime WWF Tag Team Champion, so they know what it takes. But they've not run across a lot of opponents like the Brothers of Destruction. That's a pretty big spine buster by Martel. He goes for a cover. Undertaker comes in, makes the save at the count of 2. Martel has the Undertaker up now. He's not the legal man in the ring. And Martel drops the Undertaker on his face on that top turnbuckle. Oh, Martel walked right into a power slam from Kane. That's what happens when you turn your attention to the guy who's not the legal man in the ring. Kane saw the opening and took control. There's a solid right hand. Drops Martel. Kane goes for the cover. Gurria's not coming in. Martel kicked out at 1 anyway.
What a gutsy performance. All measured up.
Drop kick to the back by Kane. He makes the tag. The Undertaker's coming in. Sellout crowd here for Bash at the Beach. Undertaker has Martel up. Uh-oh, he's got him turned around. Tombstone pile driver. Martel's busted open. Blood pouring down his face. Undertaker goes for the cover. Wow. Martel barely kicked out. Now the Undertaker has Tony Gurria up. What's he going to do with him? He's got him up, and he's going to toss him over the top rope out onto the floor. He should go for a cover now. He's not going to. And he took his time, and a bloody Martel got a boot up for a reversal. Rick Martel took that Tombstone pile driver, and he lived to tell about it for now. And he's going to roll the big man over. Boston Crab, the referee's not paying attention, right in the middle of the ring, and oh, here comes Kane. He drop kicked the referee. Referee can't hear the guy quit. If he's seeing stars, staring up at the lights. Smart move by Kane. Drop kicked the referee, but why wasn't there a disqualification there?
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Fear on the part of the referee, you got to question that. Undertaker now goes for a pinfall on Rick Martel. Kicked out at 2. Undertaker stomping on Martel's fingers, and he thinks he has him ready to finish off now. But Martel with a nice arm wringer reversal there. Makes the tag, and here comes Tony Gurria. Standing drop kick. The Undertaker stunned but doesn't go down. Gurria goes for another one. He missed. Undertaker slams his head into the canvas. That was a good opening he took advantage of. Gurria missed. Scoop slam by the Undertaker off the ropes. Sliding leg drop across the throat. Gurria's in trouble. Undertaker with the cover. 2.5. Martel did not come in to try and help his partner. He was not worried. Maybe he can't see. He's got the blood pouring into his eyes. Undertaker got Hell's Gate locked in. Gurria can reach the rope, but I don't think he can see it. Martel finally comes in to break up the hold. It took him long enough. When Gurria watches the film of this match, he's not going to be happy at that. Martel took a long time to come in to break up the submission hold. The Undertaker saying, come on, either one of you. I'll take on either one of you. I don't care. Gurria's the legal man in the ring. And look at this. He's up and over. Look at this abdominal stretch on the Undertaker. Undertaker was paying attention to Martel. Gurria snuck in there. He's got it locked in. Here comes Kane. Finally to break the hold. Undertaker can't be happy that it took him so long to come in. Undertaker. Tony Gurria's in a world of hurt right now. Hip drop across that shoulder. Martel is hurt outside the ring. Undertaker takes an elbow from Gurria. Nice reversal by Tony. Boot to the face. Gurria again with the abdominal stretch. More traditional one this time. Undertaker cannot get to the ropes. He might be able to if he tried, but here comes Kane. But again, Gurria had the move on for a long time. I think everybody's hurting in this match except for Kane right now. Gurria goes for the pin. Saved by Kane at the count of 2. Jumping elbow drop across the chest of the Undertaker. Neck breaker by Tony Gurria on Kane. Oh! But he turned his attention away from the Undertaker. And the dead man lined him up for a jumping DDT. And that might be the beginning of the end. Gurria was paying attention to the wrong guy. Undertaker walking the tightrope. Down hard on the shoulder. Gurria's in trouble. Undertaker's going to go for the cover. Gold is on the line. Martel makes the save at the count of 2. How can it not be fair? Everybody else does it. Shut up. Undertaker with Martel tosses him over the top rope out onto the floor. He should go for another cover right now. He could probably put Gurria away. He's going to lock in Hell's Gate. Martel is outside the ring. He can't help. He's unconscious. Gurria's in the middle of the ring. He can't see the ropes. He can't reach the ropes. He's in trouble. Undertaker cinching it in. And is that it? He tapped out. Tony Gurria taps out, and the Brothers of Destruction remain WCW World Tag Team Champions. Legends put up a pretty good fight, better than I thought they would.
Here are your winners, and still WCW World Tag Team Champions, The Undertaker and Kane.
Look at the referee. Look at him running out of the ring. It was Godspeed. That was a good match. Will anybody beat the Brothers of Destruction? Who can take these guys down? These are monsters. The Legends gave it a good shot. But the Brothers of Destruction come out victorious, and they walk away with the gold once again. Indeed, Floyd, it was. Our first title match of the evening is a successful defense by the Brothers of Destruction. 4 stars is your match rating. The Legends did much better than I thought they would. They put up a fight. Undertaker knew he was in a battle. Kane really didn't take too much damage. I don't think the Usos... I don't have the Usos active on the roster. I don't think they could beat him. I'm not a big fan of them. Never have been. I don't have them active on the roster. All right, so that puts us to the halfway point of the evening. Let's take a look at what's gone down here at Bash at the Beach so far. Cowboy Bob Orton opened things up with a win over the Big Boss Man to end their feud victoriously. Boss Man on his way back to Cobb County, Georgia to collect his thoughts and figure out what's next. Tully Blanchard won the Loser Leaves WCW match over Abdullah the Butcher. Butcher's packing his bags. I've heard that he has left the building, and he will not be seen again. Tully Blanchard wins that feud. In the Invisible Steel Cage match, Bob Roop, one of the few victories in his feud with Kamala, but it was the one that mattered most. The feud comes to an end tonight in the Invisible Steel Cage. Bob Roop bloodied but victorious over Kamala. As you just saw, the first title match of the evening, the Brothers of Destruction successfully defend the World Tag Team Championship against Rick Martel and Tony Gurria. It was a good match, but the Brothers of Destruction keep the gold. Next up, the Hardcore Championship is on the line. X-Pac defending against Sabu. Let's send it down to ringside, get your introductions. This one should be a good one. And I'm going with Sabu. He has been on a hot streak like nobody else in WCW. I don't think he's lost a match yet, to be honest with you. I may be wrong on that, but I don't think he has. Floyd's going to go with Sabu. Godspeed says, well, of course, Godspeed, this is his man right here. He's going against Sabu. We'll find out momentarily. Let's send it down to the beach.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 223 pounds, Sabu.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
I would not be surprised at all because Sabu has beaten everybody that's come across his path. WCW keeps putting him in front of him, and he keeps knocking them down.
His skills, his talent, that's what helped him to earn this opportunity. And that's what will win him the title tonight.
He uses those ropes as good as Rey Mysterio does. He certainly will give X-Pac a run for his money tonight.
He's a two-time Hall of Famer ready to make a little noise.
And introducing the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds. He is the WCW Hardcore Champion, X-Pac!
Think about what X-Pac brings to the equation. Lightning fast martial arts strikes, incredible high-flying attacks. X-Pac can do it all.
The first superstar to be a member of both the NWO and D-Generation X. You are looking at a superstar who was once told he couldn't cut the mustard in WCW, but has since proven that to be terribly wrong, with multiple tag title and cruiserweight title wins.
And tonight, he puts his Hardcore Championship on the line against a man who will do anything to get a victory. And you can amplify that when the gold is on the line. Sabu.
A title coveted by legends and hungry young talent alike.
X-Pac giving away the belt for what could be the final time. Sabu said, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll have plenty of time to look at it later. This one should be good. There's the bell, and we are off. Sabu right away, slingshot back elbow off the rope. Putting those ropes to use right away. Ass crusher. Slingshot ass crusher off the second rope. Sabu uses those ropes like nobody else. And Rey Mysterio, that's pretty much about it. But X-Pac with a spinning sidewalk slam, and he turns things around quickly. And right away, he's got Sabu in a camel clutch. Little early in the match. Yeah, Sabu's not going to stay in that hold for very long this early in the bout. And he tosses X-Pac over the rope, out onto the ring apron. Big right hand stuns X-Pac again.
Shoulder to the midsection.
Oh, what's Sabu going to do? Look at this. Sunset flip over the top rope out onto the floor. Wow, what a move by Sabu. And X-Pac is in a world of hurt right now. Leg drop across the throat. And Sabu throwing several right hands to the side of the head of the fallen champion. Sabu's back in the ring. He knows. Look at this. Oh! Springboard crossbody off the top rope from inside the ring out onto the floor. Sabu pulling out all the stops in the first 5 minutes of this one. X-Pac back up on his feet, though, and he's back in the ring. Sabu's not letting it bother him. He knows he's off to a pretty solid start here with the gold on the line.
Oh. Nice back rotation suplex.
A lot of work for a suplex there. X-Pac spent a lot of energy there. Nicely executed, though. And he drops Sabu's forehead right on the top of that turnbuckle. Boot to the face reversal. Sabu, another springboard. Back elbow off the second rope. X-Pac is down. Sabu to the top rope. X-Pac to his feet. Sabu, look at this. Oh, X-Pac caught him. Powerbomb, beautifully executed by X-Pac. What a move.
These two showing how the champion into the
reversal after reversal here. X-Pac now goes for the pinfall. 1 count only. Sabu kicks out. Great agility shown by both men early in this match. Swinging neck breaker by X-Pac. Challenger is down. Nice reversal and a roundhouse kick, and X-Pac is now down. Boot to the face reversal by the champion. Right hand turns Sabu around. X-Pac got the crossface locked in right in the middle of the ring. Legs locked around the waist, and Sabu found a way to loosen the grip. But X-Pac with a solid face plant, pedigree close enough to it. He goes for a cover. 3 count. X-Pac defends the title. Wow. Sabu, what a terrible performance by him. And X-Pac keeps the title. Wow. He smoked him.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Hardcore Champion, X-Pac.
Wow. That was a terrible performance by Sabu, probably his worst in WCW. X-Pac, give him credit. He put the title on the line and he smoked him. Wow. He made short work of Sabu. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. X-Pac leaves the building with his title intact. I expected a better performance from the challenger. That's Sabu's first loss in WCW. All right, so we've had 2 title matches. No title changes so far. That is listed under potential rivalry, so these two might get into a feud, and I would not be upset to watch that. They're pretty evenly matched here. Next up, Shawn Michaels puts the WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line against Seth Rollins. Floyd says Shawn Michaels is going to keep the title. I'm going to go along with that. What do you guys think? Shawn Michaels defends against Seth Rollins. Let's send it down to ringside. This one should be another good one. Hopefully better than the last one. That was supposed to be a good one, too. We'll see.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. The visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
Well, certainly Seth Rollins has unmatched accolades, a championship resume, but a wardrobe that leaves a lot to be desired.
Saxton, last time you saw that much drip, you called a plumber.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
What an amazing outfit. Truly the best dressed man in WWE. And that holds a lot of water coming from me.
Best dressed man? Rollins' outfit has my eyes traumatized.
Look at this guy.
Well, he may have a nice gold accessory to go along with it. In a little while, we'll find out.
What a weirdo.
This should be a good match.
Now here comes one of the greatest of all time, the Heart.
And introducing the champion from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reason that this man's nickname is Mr. WrestleMania. One of the greatest performers in the history of WWE.
He's putting that title on the line here tonight. Godspeed says Heartbreak Kid is going to get the win. So he's the slight favorite coming in. I'm expecting a good match. I expected a good match in the last one too, and that didn't pan out, so we'll see how this plays out. WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Shawn Michaels defending against Seth frickin' Rollins. X-Pac won, Godspeed. He smoked him. Destroyed him. Wasn't even close, man. That was not a good match. X-Pac made short work of Sabu. Oh. Yep, X-Pac destroyed him. Wasn't even funny. Sabu should be very embarrassed about his performance here tonight. In front of a sellout crowd here at Bash at the Beach. This one is underway. WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Shawn Michaels defending against Seth frickin' Rollins. Rollins off the ropes. Wow, solid knee to the face. And Shawn Michaels has been slowed down right away.
You're right, except for the times that move.
Got that leg hook. There it is. Small package suplex. A lot of power on the neck there.
Rollins soars.
Seth Rollins showing off his athleticism early in the match. Shawn Michaels has plenty of his own. Is he going to get the opportunity to show it off, though? Here's Rollins. He faked the neck breaker and gave him a forearm to the neck. Goes for the cover. Too early. One count only.
Letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Standing shooting star smashes Shawn Michaels' ribs. And a nice reversal there by the champion. And he drops Rollins across that top rope. Shawn Michaels with his first offense of the evening.
Rollins with a reversal.
Yeah, Godspeed. Big chops by Seth Rollins. Right hand. Spinning kick to the midsection. And an arm breaker. And once again, Seth Rollins is in control. He goes off the ropes. Diving knee. Right in the middle of the face. And Rollins talking to the crowd. Michaels getting to his feet. Oh, reversal by Rollins. Saw it coming. But Michaels reverses it. And a clothesline. Rollins is down. He's back up quickly, though. Power slam. Nicely done by the champion. That took Rollins by surprise. Heartbreak Kid up on the top rope. Superfly. Look at the height. And he crushed Seth Rollins. He's going back up one more time. Michaels on the top rope. Diving elbow across the chest. And Seth Rollins finds himself in a world of hurt right now. Michaels should go for a pin.
Michaels hooks it up. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
He is. Nice suplex by the champion. Hip drop on the shoulder.
As the challenger pin. Is this it?
Michaels goes for the pinfall. One count only. Rollins has taken a lot of damage, but he still had enough to kick out fairly quickly there. Super kick, sweet chin music. Michaels nails Rollins. Goes for the pin. No. A fraction of a second before the third slap. Rollins finds a way to get his shoulder up. Michaels still feeling good, though. Not anymore. Nice jawbreaker reversal there by Rollins. And he gives him a nice super kick of his own. Uh-oh. Rollins thinks he has him. Michaels is stunned. Well. Black magic. Shawn Michaels is in trouble. These two going head to head. Off the ropes. Wow, what a reversal by Shawn Michaels. That was incredible. The champion knew what was coming. I don't think he knew that was coming. Rollins tosses him over the top rope out onto the floor. That was an incredible reversal by Shawn Michaels. But now he's taking the worst of the damage from Seth Rollins. Knee to the face, and the champion is down on the floor. Rollins, face buster on the mat, and that one got him. Shawn Michaels is bleeding. The champion has been busted open. That's what I was saying. Those mats don't take all of the brunt. Neck breaker. And Rollins, solid right hands, opening up that cut even wider. on Shawn Michaels' face. Title is on the line here. The champion is in trouble. Rollins tosses Michael head first into the ring post. A knee to the face gets him off. The champion momentarily count is at 6 now. Shawn just hit his face on the ring apron. Reversal by Michaels. Nicely done. Ref's count is at 7. Michaels climbs back into the ring. Count is at 8. The champion gets back out there. Oh, only to be slammed head first into the ring post. Michaels should have stayed in the ring. He might have got a count out there. But he came out, and Seth Rollins more than happy to oblige some more damage on him. That could have been a very bad mistake by Shawn Michaels. He might have got a count out had he stayed in the ring.
Taking this to the floor.
WCW Heavyweight Championship on the line here at Bash at the Beach. Big chops by Seth Rollins. Face first, Shawn Michaels in trouble now. Rollins in back of him, has him up. That was a devastating backbreaker. Shawn Michaels is in trouble. Big chops, punches. Seth Rollins tossing the champion across the floor here at Bash at the Beach. Count is at 6. Rollins climbs back in. A bloody Shawn Michaels still outside the ring. Rollins doesn't want to count out here. He will not win the title, and he knows it, and he gets back out when the ref hit 8. Michaels was waiting for him, slammed his face into the ring apron. Michaels has him up. Gut buster of the powerful sort.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Most of the action over the last several minutes has been outside the ring. A bloody Shawn Michaels holding tough. There it is.
Second one didn't.
Scissor kick nails Seth Rollins. Michaels climbs back into the ring. Rollins getting his wits back, thinking about getting back into the ring, and Shawn Michaels said, well, let me come out and give you a hand. Rollins was waiting for him. Tosses Michaels over into the corner. Rollins has him up. What is he going to do with him? No. Michaels slipped behind him. Suplex him right into the steel barricade. Michaels climbs back into the ring. And he's right back out. Rollins in. Michaels back in. Both men back in the ring for the first time in a while. Seth Rollins was waiting for him. Knee to the face, and the champion is down. Wow, that was close. We almost had a new champion. Rollins. That could be all. We could have a new champion. Michaels is bloody. He is down. We have a new champion. Seth Rollins is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion of the world. He gets a pinfall on Shawn Michaels.
And the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy
The
begins
fans
here.
are stunned. A stunned silence as Shawn Michaels has lost the WCW Heavyweight Championship, and that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, now owns the gold. The fans are in stunned silence. 3.5-star match rating. It was a good match, Godspeed. And we have our first title change of the evening. Seth Rollins is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion. Good match, Floyd. Good match. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, will now have to decide what he's going to do. That one's a potential rivalry, so that could happen. They could get into a feud over the belt as well. We'll have to see how that plays out. Next up, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here at Bash at the Beach. Rey Mysterio, the owner of the big gold belt, will defend it against Diesel, who won that Royal Rumble last night. On Saturday night, Godspeed says Rey Mysterio is going to win. I agree. I believe Rey will keep the belt. Let's send it down to ringside. It's not going to be easy. But Ray's very quick. I think he's a little too quick for Diesel. We'll find out.
Diesel is here and ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 317 pounds, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel.
Yeah, Diesel looks set to run over tonight's competition very quickly.
Jackknife powerbomb can end a match in seconds.
He ran over last night's competition, winning the Royal Rumble on WCW Saturday night to get this title shot here tonight, and he is no stranger to Bash at the Beach.
Byron, hearing you use the word swag somehow makes even Big Daddy Cool less cool.
I thought it sounded fine.
He's seen success here in the past. Tonight the big gold belt is on the line. But the champion will be ready. This one should be good.
Now this is going to be good.
Without a doubt, one of the greatest Lucha Libre stars in sports entertainment history.
Break out your notepads because we're about to receive a master class in high flying.
And introducing the champion from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, Rey Mysterio.
One of the all-time greats. Listen to the ovation for the biggest little man in the history of WWE, Rey Mysterio. You gotta love an underdog story like Rey Mysterio's.
It sounds nice, but I wouldn't know. I've never been an underdog in my life.
We've seen one title change hands so far here tonight. 2 more to be defended, including this one. We have the Hell in a Cell match coming up next. Hopefully we'll be able to see the cell. We had an invisible steel cage match a little while ago. That was interesting. First time in wrestling history. Rey Mysterio has been on fire since winning the title. He won it from Abdullah the Butcher. He has not even come close to losing it. He has not been threatened. LA Knight was backstage talking shit about the champion before the show. I don't even know why he was in the building. He's not on the card, but he was talking some serious shit about Rey Mysterio. Ray said, I'm going to address it after the match. Here tonight, he wanted to focus on Diesel first. Most important issue at hand. He wanted to take care of business first. That was a serious hip toss there by Diesel. That's a knee lift right to the face of the champion, and the pure size difference would make you think Diesel has the advantage, and he does have an advantage in several aspects of the matchup, but Rey Mysterio has the advantage in several others. His quickness, his use of the ropes. He can use the ropes at any given time and surprise the big man. And Big Daddy Cool will not even see what's coming. Ray's done it. Turn back is successful Title challenge from superstar Billy Graham at Clash of the Champions. Looking to do the same here tonight at Bash at the Beach. Ray's on the top rope. Jumping Hurricanrana, and Diesel is down. Mysterio springboard moonsault off the top rope. What a move. Double foot stomp to the ribs, and Diesel is hurting. And he's not happy. He just bitch slapped Mysterio and then tossed him by the head across the ring, showing off his strength after Ray showed off his speed.
Diesel set ringside.
And Mysterio tosses the big man over the top rope out onto the floor of the sold-out arena here. Mysterio's got the legs up. Nut buster. That's a double nad buster. And Diesel's hurting right now. Mysterio has him down. What's he going to do? Look at the power behind that DDT out on the floor. Rey Mysterio beautifully executed. And the champion gets back in the ring. And he's right back out. Reset the count. And Diesel was waiting for him. Tossed him into the corner. Fans on the edge of their seat here. They know they can see history like they just did. Look at Mysterio working his way up. Uh-oh, he's got him set up. Looking for the 619. Bam, there it is. Mysterio. He's not going to go off the rope. He's going to go right for the cover. Diesel kicks out. Mysterio should have went for the frog splash off the top rope. Diesel's still down, though. Mysterio on the top rope. There's a frog splash. Nails him. He's got a leg hook. The champion goes for the pinfall. Wow. Rey Mysterio just demolished Diesel, and he successfully defends the World Heavyweight Championship. Wow. Here's your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, Rey Mysterio.
I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here.
The fans aren't really happy either. They expected a much better match than that. He should be embarrassed. Wow, he just smoked Diesel. Rey Mysterio is still your World Heavyweight Champion. 2-star match rating. He just demolished Diesel. Turning back yet another challenge for the big gold belt. Now I wonder if Rey Mysterio will turn his attention to the comments that LA Knight made earlier today. We cannot repeat them on the air. They were not of the family atmosphere kind. Mysterio said he would address him after the match was complete. Well, it didn't take very long. Wow, he just destroyed Diesel. That's ugly. Let's take a look at what's happened here at Bash at the Beach so far. Cowboy Bob Orton got things started with a victory over the Big Boss Man to win that feud once and for all. Tully Blanchard was victorious in the Loser Leaves WCW match. He sticks around. Abdullah the Butcher's already caught a plane, and he has left the territory. Bob Roop was bloodied, but got the victory over Kamala in an invisible steel cage match. It was supposed to be a steel cage match. It was announced as a steel cage match. The announcers talked about it as a steel cage match, yet there was no cage to see. The Brothers of Destruction had a tough title defense against the Legends 4-star match there, but the Brothers of Destruction kept the World Tag Team Championships in their possession. X-Pac, really not much of a match. X-Pac successfully defended the Hardcore Championship. He smoked Sabu. That one wasn't really much of a match either. Seth Rollins, this one was a good one. Seth Rollins defeated Shawn Michaels for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins is your new WCW champion. Shawn Michaels heading back to the locker room, still back there debating on what comes next for him. Rey Mysterio, you just saw it. He just destroyed Diesel to keep his World Heavyweight Championship. Who's going to be able to beat Rey Mysterio? Who's going to be able to beat the Brothers of Destruction? They are both looking invincible at this moment. It's now time for the main event here at Bash at the Beach. It is supposed to be a Hell in a Cell match. Hopefully it will be. The WCW United States Championship is on the line. Adrian Adonis defending against Ken Patera. I'm going with Adrian Adonis to have a successful title defense. I hope that we'll have a cell to have the match inside. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out victorious in this one? The champion Adrian Adonis or the challenger Ken Patera? It's going to be good. This is the culmination of this long-standing feud as well. Godspeed says Ken Patera is going to come out on top. I say Adrian Adonis is going to get the victory and keep the gold. Let's send it down to ringside. There it is. We have a Hell in a Cell match, folks. Very good.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the WCW United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 265 pounds, Ken Patera.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
These two have been feuding for about 2 months. This is the end of that feud here tonight. We've had 4 title matches so far. 1 title changed hands. Seth freaking Rollins unseated Shawn Michaels atop the WCW heavyweight rankings. Seth Rollins is the new WCW champion. It was a good match. This one should be as well.
Oh, yeah, I like this guy.
And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the WCW United States Champion, Adrian
Adonis.
Incredibly competent, Corey.
And with good reason.
The gold is on the line tonight
About winning. You just have
at
to make
Bash
sure
at the
you don't
Beach.
lose.
Tonight's main
That
event,
is the champion's
Hell in a
advantage.
Cell. Adrian Adonis putting the United States Championship on the line against Ken Patera. We got a pick'em match. Even in the
champ
odds.
has never looked more focused, laser focused on the task at hand.
Adonis has told Jesse Ventura they'll reform the East-West connection if the day ever comes that he loses the United States Championship, but he's not looking to do so anytime soon. So we have that to look forward to. That's what it's all about here tonight, inside the cell. WCW United States Championship on the line. Adrian Adonis defending against a very persistent Ken Patera. Patera's been looking forward to this match for weeks.
The champion challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen.
The cell is lowered around the ring. Adonis says, let's get to it, brother. There's the bell. We're underway. Main event, Bash at the Beach. U.S. title on the line.
Enter here. A score will be settled tonight.
Splash by Adrian Adonis gets things started. And a second one.
What a splash. Take a good look at a real-life Titan, folks.
Adonis saying, yep, no challenge here, no challenge. He's going to climb outside the ring. What's he going to do? He's looking under the ring. What's he going to do? He's pulling out a table. Adrian Adonis tosses it into the ring and didn't see Patera coming up behind him. And Patera tosses the champion to the floor. But that table is in the ring, and I'm sure it's going to be used before too long. Everything legal here in a Hell in a Cell match. Big uppercut there by Patera. Sends Adonis reeling back into the mesh. Another uppercut by Adonis. Fans on the edge of their seats here in silence, concentrating on what's going on inside the cell. There's an uppercut by Patera again. Adonis falls back into the mesh. Another uppercut by Adonis. And Patera face first into the steel. And nope, wouldn't sell it. Adonis tossed Patera into the steel and, oh, here we go. Adonis, Patera wouldn't sell the first one, but now Adonis has tossed Ken Patera outside of the cell, right through the steel mesh, and the two are now outside of the ring. They're outside of the cell. And Patera tosses Adonis into that barricade. They're both outside of the cell now, tossing him one more time outside of the outside of the cell. I'm sorry. Whenever this happens, the match seems to last for a very long time. Usually I have to interfere and get him into the ring or something. I hope I don't have to do that here. But the participants crashed through the steel mesh. The cell has been compromised. And right now, Ken Patera having his way with Adrian Adonis, tossing him all over out there. Nice jawbreaker reversal by the champion. They got to be in the ring to get the pinfall to win the match. This is not a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is a Hell in a Cell, and it needs to finish in the cell. Ken Patera taking Adonis and just tossing him all around the ring. It's taking its toll on Adonis, and there's Patera. He said, I can do this all night. I just keep picking you up and throwing you around. It'll take its toll on you. Throw a couple punches in here and there. There's a forearm right to the face. That dropped Adonis. Uppercut, and Adonis is down to one knee. Adonis waited for Patera to come around the corner. Got him with a right hand. Adonis climbing to the top of the cell. And here comes Patera. He's going to do the same. These two participants are heading up to the top of the cell. Adrian Adonis and Ken Patera on top of the cell. Patera, sidewalk slam on the mesh. Adrian Adonis with the United States Championship on the line. He is in serious jeopardy. Adonis with a roundhouse right hand drops Patera. Arm breaker. That mesh could give way at any time with the weight of these two men. And look at that, a DDT on top of the steel mesh to Ken Patera. Adonis, no, jawbreaker reversal by Patera. Neck breaker right on the support of the cell. That does not give. It's bad enough when you take it on the mesh that gives. When you fall on one of those supports, those have no give at all. And look at Patera. Oh, inverted slam of Adrian Adonis right on top of that support. He's got him up again. What's he going to do with it now? Running power slam on the support again. Adrian Adonis might have a broken back. They continue to battle on top of the cell. Adonis deadlifted by Patera. Another running power slam right on the support. There's a jawbreaker reversal by Adonis, but he is in a world of hurt. The champion is in really bad shape. And now he takes Patera and drops him on the support, giving him a little bit of his own medicine there. Knee to the midsection, right hand by Patera. He's got Adonis up, suplex, and they fall through. They fall through the cell into the mat below. Adonis falls on his back. Patera crawls on him for the cover, and he wins the title. Ken Patera is the new WCW United States Champion. What a match! We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW United States Champion, Ken Patera.
A victory.
Ken Patera gets the gold, and he earned it.
This is literally one for the
What a match. They went through the cell on the side, and then they went through the top of the cell. Adonis came down on his back. He may be seriously injured. Patera was able to hold himself off from taking an uncontrolled fall. Lowered himself through the top, came down on top of the champion, held him for the count of 3, and we have a new United States Champion. 3.5 stars is your match rating. It was, Godspeed. 2 title changes here tonight at Bash at the Beach. So Adrian Adonis is now free to start up the East-West connection with Jesse the Body Ventura. Let's take a look at what went down here. We had 2 title changes at Bash at the Beach. Cowboy Bob Orton opened things up with a victory over the Big Boss Man to claim the win in their long-running feud. Tully Blanchard victorious in the loser leaves WCW match. Abdullah the Butcher has already caught a flight out of town. We won't be seeing him anytime soon. Tully Blanchard here to stay for a while anyway. In an invisible steel cage match, Bob Roop was bloodied up, but came out victorious. One of the few victories he had over Kamala during their feud. He got the important one tonight, the last one. Bob Roop will be forever remembered winning over Kamala. Indeed it was, Floyd. It certainly was. In the first title match of the evening, the Brothers of Destruction successfully defended the World Tag Team Championship against Tony Garea and Rick Martel. It was a good match, but the Brothers of Destruction are looking pretty much invincible at this point. X-Pac defended the Hardcore Championship successfully against Sabu, one of the worst showings of Sabu's career. Fans were very disappointed in that match. X-Pac wasn't. He still has the title. Shawn Michaels, no longer your WCW Heavyweight Champion. It was a great match. Seth Rollins with the victory and is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion. That was a pretty good match. We'll have to see how Seth Rollins represents the belt. Rey Mysterio, another one looking invincible. He smoked Diesel in his defense of the World Heavyweight Championship. Diesel was completely outmatched by the speed and agility of the world champion, and Rey Mysterio leaves the building tonight with his big gold belt intact. Diesel embarrassed about the performance that he put on. And as you just saw in a tremendous Hell in a Cell match, Adrian Adonis lost the United States Championship to Ken Patera in a fantastic Hell in a Cell match. Adrian Adonis has promised Jesse the Body Ventura that they will now reform the East-West connection. Maybe they can stop the Brothers of Destruction. We'll have to see how Ken Patera represents the U.S. title. So that's Bash at the Beach. Let's take a look and see if we have any news. It says we have 5 news items here, so let's head over to July. And July's pay-per-view is, that's sold out. NWO sold out, so that's the pay-per-view for the month of July. Let's move it over here to Monday Nitro and start the month of July. 2 title changes tonight. The matches don't matter because they're all going to change because the feuds are all new. Let's see, what does it have down there? Yeah, see those feuds. Bob Roop's feud is over. Adonis and Patera are over. You got, it's looking like Six and Randy Orton and The Miz and Mr. Wonderful, but we have some other feuds going on, so those are not going to be active. Let's take a look and see what the news items are. Said we have 5. There we are. Tully Blanchard defeated Abdullah the Butcher. The crowd cheered him throughout and after the match. And Abdullah the Butcher has caught a flight. He is no longer in WCW. Bob Roop defeated Kamala in the Invisible Steel Cage match. That was the culmination of their feud. X-Pac and Sabu are now rivals, so maybe they'll be getting into it over that Hardcore Championship. I won't have a problem watching their matches as long as Sabu can actually bring something to the table, because he certainly did not tonight. And Ken Patera has won the WCW United States Championship. So Seth Rollins didn't even get a mention. All right, so remember, I'm not going to be here for the next 4 days. Going out of town for an art festival, so I will be back Monday night, and we will start the month of July as we work toward Sold Out. That is going to be good. So if you had fun tonight, if you saw anything you like, make sure you drop a like down below. Very exciting action tonight. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Once you do that, make sure you hit that bell icon to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Even though I won't be home this weekend, I still have plenty of stuff scheduled and fresh content every single day on the channel, whether I'm home or not. And I live stream many times a week. You don't want to miss that. Don't forget to drop a like on your way out. If you saw anything you like, appreciate it. Have a good night, Floyd. Thanks for joining. Have a good night, Godspeed yourself. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Floyd, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for joining. She was here. I don't know if she spoke or not, but I know she was here. Thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. Hope you had fun. That was fun tonight. And have yourself a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Keep on grinding. And I will see you Monday as we start the trek towards Sold Out. Hope you had fun. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.